19-6-4 and zip here at the Australian Open. He's won the past 8, including at the Australian Open in the last 2 years.
Well, we talked after your last match that you'd never played Martin, but you guys had practiced together. It sure looked like he put you to a pretty good test, especially in the first couple of sets. What do you think of his performance today?
I thought he played very well. Look, it's fast conditions. You got to have quick ideas and execute well, and I thought he did that very well. I think being down to 2 sets to love is never easy. You might start making some mistakes eventually, but you know, I thought he was playing really clean, solid, bit of everything, serving, bowling, chipping. It was nice to see, and I had a hard time really breaking through until 2 sets to love and a break. That's when I started to feel, okay, now I got the win behind my back, and hopefully I can cruise to victory. But it was tough until then, and credit to him for playing a great tournament. That's what I told him at the net, and I wish him all the best for the rest of the year.
This is your 4th match of the tournament, but the first time you've played in daytime conditions. How does that change your preparation pre-match? Any racket strain? Do you go tighter, looser? Like any kind of significant changes, or is it just simply putting sunscreen on?
Considering maybe some sunglasses too, and yeah, and a towel for the beach, but no.
You're in a good mood today. This is going to be fun.
It's going to be fun, as usual, as usual. No, string the rackets maybe a tiny bit tighter, not that much. It's not that crazy hot, like, you know, when it's 38 degrees, you might go even harder strings just so you can control the ball more. That's always the idea. Other than that, you know, just set the alarm at a different time, and just try to get to bed at some stage, because playing at night, going to bed at 3 in the morning is a different rhythm than all of a sudden playing the daytime. So that's always a tricky part, but I was able to manage it and play a good match today, so I'm very happy.
Okay, so now you're done. It's almost 5:45. Now you'll have press conferences and massage and all this stuff, but you actually get a night off here. So is it like dinner and dancing with Mirko? What's the game plan for tonight?
Is that what you used to do when you played? You went dancing, didn't you?
Something like that.
Or for a swim? Well, you got to win for that. So you got that. That's got to wait. But now, what's the plan? Like you said, probably be busy until about 9 p.m. and we might go out for a nice dinner if she's in the mood. But she's left already, so she's got other plans.
Well, we're standing in Rod Laver Arena. This is a venue that's meant an awful lot to you. It's a man who means an awful lot to you, so much so that you named a competition that you were involved in, creating the Laver Cup after Rod. How was the first year? That event in Prague seemed very successful from what I saw on television. How was it for you being involved, not just as a player, but also is involved in the organization of the event?
I mean, a lot of fun, great honor really, to honor the great man, Rod Laver himself. You did it here in Melbourne with this beautiful stadium, but having a competition named after him, I think that was something very special for us as an organization, but I think also for him. He was very touched, it seemed like, and it's not just about him, but it's also all the other great players that have, you know, led to this point that we can enjoy this kind of tennis today. And I thought it was very successful. I don't know how many people watched it, but we loved it as players. And now we're going to Chicago, which should be so much fun as well.
It's a different type of competition. You played Davis Cup with Stan, so you've been on the same team as some of the guys you're playing for these titles with, but this was something where you and Rafa were a part of the same team. You played doubles together, which we'd never seen before. How was that experience, because you guys have been on the opposite teams for so long?
Who saw it? Anyway, it was very special, because we had talked about playing doubles 10 years ago maybe, and then it wasn't just quite a week. I didn't kind of feel it, and I was like, you know, we'll play down the road. Didn't know I was gonna make him wait for 10 years, but it was very much worthwhile. You know, just being on the same side of the court, like you said, with Rafa was very special. Just seeing his thought process, I mean, the champion mentality that he has and the intensity was very enjoyable, to be quite honest, and just seeing how he was trying to figure things out against a great other doubles team in Sam Querrey and Jack Sock. So it's great fun, but not just being on the same side of the net with him, but also with the other team members and Cilic and Team and Zverev, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some.
Well, now that you mention it, your next opponent is the person you forgot.
Well, there you go. Thomas Berdych was also on the team. I was going to forget somebody, and Verdasco was our sub, just in case. Anyway, we had a great team, and it was great because it was Thomas' home country, if you like, and now I got to play him. So let's talk about him. Let's do it.
Yeah, go on. You just asked your own question. Tell us about that matchup. He's playing awfully well here at the Australian Open this year.
Very well. I saw his matches. He's standing up in the court, you know, hitting the big shots. I'm happy for him. He's through his back issues, you know, because he had some back issues late last year, and that slowed it down, I think. Also in the Labour Cup, actually, you know, believe it or not. But it's nice to see him back, and we had a good match here, or I had a good match against him here in the third round last year. So I'm sure he wants to now do it the other way around and make me pay for that one. But I'm looking forward to Thomas. He's a good guy, and we get along very well. So I'm happy for him to be in the quarters too.
We're looking forward to that match. You better go find Mirko. I'm worried about your dinner plans. Roger Federer, always a pleasure.
Lovely on-court chats with Jim Courier, and well, how cool is he? Probably going to have a dinner and a dance with Mirko, and well, he looked fresh as a daisy, and yet he's just become the oldest man to reach the quarterfinals here at the Open since Ken Rosewell in 1977. He's 36 years of age, he's the five-time champion, and he's into the quarterfinals. Now, one man will be hoping to join Roger Federer.